Good afternoon. It is almost 3 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon. It is about 20, maybe 21 degrees Celsius today. It's been beautiful. The last 3 days have been absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. I would actually be mowing my lawn right now, but I had to run out after work and pay for my G test and grab some cigarettes. So I figured on the way back I would stop and grab coffee and vlog real quick, because I'm probably not going to have a chance later on tonight. Like, once I get home, I'm kind of done. So, anybody watching, how you doing? How you been? What you been up to? We're almost midweek. Everybody hanging in there. I'll tell you, yesterday, Monday, was quite a day. Our boss is on holidays right now. She's in Vegas until Thursday or Friday, I think. So Monday, it's just me, my coworker, and the new hire for the week, right? We were almost a man down on Monday. I damn near lost my shit. I almost killed the new hire. I wanted to. I wanted to flip out on her so bad. However, I want to keep my job more, so I bit my tongue. But I gave her a look. And I know me. My thoughts are all over my face. I could not play poker to save my life. What I'm thinking is all over my face. She shot me some tone, some sass yesterday that I'm not a child. Do not speak to me like a child. No, ma'am. I can't remember what we were talking about. We were talking about something. Oh, we were talking about credit cards. I don't know how we got on the subject, but I was saying that I had gone in to apply for a credit card at my bank and was denied, right? We were talking about credit and stuff. And I was just sort of bouncing thoughts on another way to get credit, right? Since I got denied this credit card. And my coworker was carrying on and on about going to one of these money stores and taking out a loan and la la la. And I was like, no. I said the interest on the credit card that I was looking into was 19%, okay? The interest on these cash stores is something like 23%. No goddamn way. No, I don't need credit that bad. And then she was saying something about, and my bank had mentioned it too, you can put money down on a card. It's like a prepaid card. So you put X amount of money down and that's what you have to work with, right? But you have to put the money down. And I said, no. I said, if I had that kind of money, I wouldn't need the damn credit card. I'm just saying. Right? And then my coworker had repeated what she said, and I was like, but again, if I had the money for that, I wouldn't need the credit card. And as I'm trying to explain myself, my coworker the new hire in the back is like, to me, that's what I said. Didn't you hear me? Weren't you listening? I turned around and looked at her. I was at a loss for words. I'm like, seriously? Did you just sass me? And I looked over at my coworker, and she's kind of looking at me, and I was like, that's it. I pieced out of the conversation. I didn't say another goddamn word. And then when we got to the next house, this is in between houses. We're in the van. When we get to the next house, my coworker came in. I was doing the bathroom. My coworker came in, and I don't know, she was talking to me about one thing or another. And I said, I'm sorry, I have to interrupt you. I said, but I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm not trying to make things awkward. I'm not trying to start anything. But I'm done speaking for the day. Like, I'm done. And she goes, I couldn't believe the tone. And I'm like, right? I said, okay, so I'm not having a bitch attack. It's not a girly mood thing. Like, she sassed me, right? My coworker's like, oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, she sassed you. And I was like, okay. Good to know. Because I do get bitch moments, and okay, fine. So no, it's confirmed. She sassed me. I was not amused. Okay, well, I'm done. And I didn't say another word in that van for the rest of the day. I would speak to my coworker, like if it was just us kind of in the house or something, but in the van, I was not saying a damn word. If I got sassed one more time, I was going to climb back there and just maul her. Like, I was so mad. So, that was fine. The day went on. It was fine. Today, this morning, when my coworker picked me up, I got in the van and, said good morning. How was your night? Whatever. And on our way to pick up the new hire, I reminded my coworker, I said, look, again, I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm not trying to make things awkward. I said, but I will not be engaging in conversation with her. I will converse with you. But I will not be conversing with the other one. I am not willing to lose my job. I will not be able to hold my tongue. I'm just not doing it. I said, I haven't decided if I'm going to talk to the boss when she gets back or not. But, man, that tone came out. It's not what she said. It's the tone in which she said it. And then she had the audacity to, like, play it off like she was joking with me. And I'm like, No. My eldest gives me that tone from time to time. It's that fuck you tone. And I'm here to tell you, the last time he did that, I did not speak to the boy for 3 weeks. I did not acknowledge his existence. He was dead to me. And when he finally asked me what was up, I told him exactly, and I have not gotten that tone since. You don't talk to me that way. Nope. So, yeah, not a word in the van today to her. Like I said, I spoke to my coworker. We had a great time, but I completely ignored her. Now, unless she asked me something work related, then of course. But just to mindlessly chit chat and converse in the van, no part of that shit. No part of it. And then the other thing, she has not been sweeping. Like, the new hire's job is sweeping and dry mopping and vacuuming. When she sweeps out a bathroom, she's supposed to move all the shit that people like to shove in around their toilets, their multiple toilet brushes, magazines, whatever the hell, cleaner. That's all supposed to get pulled out and swept around, right? And then when I clean the outside of the toilet, I do the floor and the baseboard by hand, and I put everything back so that when my coworker mops, she doesn't have to mop anywhere around the toilet, and then you don't get those little hairs all over the toilet that I've spent forever trying to get off, right? My coworker came into one of the houses today, or one of the bathrooms today, to give me a hand. I had 3 full bathrooms to do, and they all needed scrubbing. So I was a little bit behind. So my coworker came in and she said, if you start on the shower in there, I will come in and I will do the toilet for you. And I said, cool. So I started in the shower, whatever. I had done the inside of the toilet, but not the outside. So when she came in, I told her, if you can just do the outside of the toilet for me, I will do, you know, the door, the counter, the sink, the mirror, all that good stuff. She says, okay, fine. So she gets down on her hands and knees, right? Wiping everything down. She gets to the floor and she's like pulling everything out. And she says, is what's her name not sweeping around the toilet? And I said, you know what? I don't think she is, because she's not moving anything. And when I wipe around the toilet, I'm getting all kinds of dust and hair and crap, right? There's always a little bit, but it shouldn't be that much. And she says, well, we'll have to say something to her. And I said, look, I said something to her like a week or 2 weeks ago, and she told me the boss told her not to leave the stuff out. Now, what I take from that is not to pull everything out and leave it out, because you have to move stuff to sweep. But my boss doesn't want her to leave everything pulled out. So she wants her to pull it out, sweep around the toilet, and push it all back in. And I guess she's taking that as to not to sweep around the friggin' toilets. My coworker's looking at me and I was like, I know what, you know what? After the sass I got yesterday, I'm not saying a goddamn thing to her. Not a goddamn thing. I will mention it to the boss when she gets back from vacay. I'm not talking to her. Can't make me. I have a big mouth. Something come out. Then there'll be a complaint. She'll cry. Hurt her little baby feelings. She'll go running to the boss. And then there's going to be a problem. So I'm just going to keep my friggin' mouth shut. And I will maybe talk to the boss when she gets back. Or maybe this girl will quit. I've been hearing rumors of that too. I think she's gonna quit when the boss comes back. Well, here's fucking hoping. God damn it. I can put up with little people's little peccadillos. I don't have to like who I'm working with. It's fine. I'm perfectly happy not to talk at work. I really don't care. As long as you're doing your job, I really don't care. I don't have to get along with you. I don't have to like you. We don't have to be friends. It's fine. This twat is not only sassing me and causing me problems, but she's not doing her job. So she can go. She can go on Monday. I am perfectly okay with that. Today was a decent day. We were home, I'll bet you by 2-ish, 2:15 maybe? Something like that. No, 2:30. Probably about 2:30. So it was not a bad day. Not a bad day. We did have a cancellation. I think we had 6 houses today. It was supposed to be 7, but we had a cancellation. Yay! And we'd had a cancellation, I believe, on Monday, too, which was awesome. It was a house that we can't stand. The lady that smokes in her house, yeah, we can't stand her. Because she smokes in her house. Well, she's a twit, for one thing, and she smokes in her house. I smoke, and as a smoker, it drives me batshit crazy to be in there. It's all you can smell. You can smell it, you can taste it, you can feel it. I can't imagine how my coworker feels about it. She's a non-smoker. Like, it's intense. It's intense. It stinks so bad in that house. I don't smoke in my house, so I don't smoke in my house. I don't smoke in my car. I have been known to smoke in my trunk. In my little hatchie back there, and then I Febreze the shit out of my car when I get home. No, sir. So we'll see how hump day goes tomorrow. I don't know. There was no issue with her today. Thank goodness. I thought, man, if she pushes the fact that I'm not talking, like outside of, like I said, outside of work stuff, I'm not a complete asshole. If you've got a work related question or something, or something work related that you need to discuss, that's fine. I will talk shop, but I'm not. No, she's one of these people like she knows everything, right? Of course she does. And she interrupts conversations constantly. And when she interrupts you, it's not even anything to do, usually, with the topic at hand. It's something random and ridiculous. And it's like she's just rude. She's very, very rude. She doesn't shut up all goddamn day. From the moment she gets in the van until the moment we drop her off, she's talking. She talks to herself. She'll be alone in her room, and I'll be walking by, and she's yippity yapping to herself. If there's animals in the house, she's talking to the animals, and it's like, can we just get 5 minutes of shut the fuck up, please? Oh. God damn it. I'm hoping she quits. I'm really hoping she quits. We think she was on layoff from another place, and that place is starting up again in December because she's been flip-flopping about quitting for a couple of weeks now. And me and my coworker just go, like, whatever. More hours for us. Whatever. It's fine. But what are you doing, my friend? I'm sitting in a Timmy's parking lot. Everybody's pulling into the drive-thru here now. It is that time of day. Everybody's leaving the plants. I'm in Chemical Valley. Everybody's leaving the plants, getting home, shift changes. So yeah, I don't know. And then I was talking to my boyfriend yesterday. He texted me. He got a call from his insurance company. Apparently, the shop that he had, the great big garage that he had, which thankfully didn't burn. Like, he had a house fire a couple of weeks ago, and the house burned right to the ground, right? But this great big garage that he was planning on, insulating and fixing up and turning into a shop, like an auto shop, was fine, right? There was no damage to it. It was fine. So we made arrangements, and we took most of his stuff out of that shed or garage and put it into storage, right? But there were things in there, like his riding lawnmower and some other car equipment that was too big for him to move and put into storage. So we had to leave it in this garage, right? And he was going to go out and get a good lock for it, and because there's a lock on it, but it wasn't the best. But he was going to go out and get a better lock because there's nobody there, because there's no house there anymore, right? And he was going to get some cameras to put up, right, to keep it monitored. His insurance agent calls him yesterday and tells him there's an issue at the property they need to meet. So he goes over and he meets the insurance guy at the property. And some dickless piece of shit broke into his goddamn workshop and cleared it out. Cleared it out. Unbelievable. So he was dealing with that for most of the afternoon, I think. And then when he got home, of course, he had to make a list of everything because he has to make another insurance claim. Like, God damn it. I said, well, that's 3, so you're done. You've had your house fire. He's got an ongoing thing with his teenage son, and who's, suddenly back in his life, which is awesome, but there's drama there. And then, this whole thing with the shed. It's like, okay, so 1, 2, 3, you're good, you're done. The other shoe has dropped, you're done. Everything. It just... Man, it's always something, right? Like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're at the 20-minute mark, so I'm going to boot. Monkey should be home from school now, and I'm going to get dinner made. I don't pick Boo Boo up until like 7, I think. So I want to get dinner going so that he can eat at a decent time. And Boo Boo can just warm a plate up in the microwave. And if there's time when I'm done dinner, I would really like to get out and cut my lawn. I still haven't done that. I've been saying it for like a month. So hopefully I can get that done. That would be nice. And then go get Boo. So yeah, I'm going to boot and go and get my mama work done. So anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.